Hello everybody, greetings from LA. Sorry that it's been a bit quiet from us over the last few weeks. As you can imagine, we've been fully getting into things now. We've only been here 2.5 weeks, but it's been fairly full on with schools and work and house and those kind of things. So this is just a little quick update from us to say hi and hopefully get a bit of interaction going backwards and forwards again, and to tell you what we're up to and ask a few questions for prayer and those kind of things. So 2.5 weeks in, how are you feeling?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like 2.5 weeks, to be honest. It feels like it's been a lot longer, and I think that's mostly down because people here have been so welcoming and they've been so generous with their time and their possessions and having us over for dinner and giving us stuff for our house. And yes, I think we've settled way quicker than I ever imagined. So yeah, good.
The house is largely still empty of stuff, and we're definitely still walking the tightrope of simplicity between trying to be slow and think about what we actually really need, but also realising it's quite hard to live in a house which really doesn't have anything in, and it doesn't feel much like home, does it, when it's just an empty box?
You can't have people over because you haven't got enough chairs for people to sit in, or you can't do those kind of things that you want to do. So it's balancing it out, isn't it?
Yeah. What's one thing that's really surprised you so far about life in LA?
I think lots of things have surprised me. I think one that really stands out thinking about it is just the size of LA. Like, you kind of think LA and you think, oh, there must be a centre, and then a few bits around the edge, but actually it's just enormous. And we've travelled so much. Well, you've travelled more than me and the kids, but like, you can very easily drive and you've gone through 4 or 5 cities without even realising that you've gone through those cities.
And LA is basically just a joining together of many different cities, isn't it? Of which Pasadena is one, and Arcadia is one, and Santa Monica is one. Yeah. But you could drive for hours and hours and hours, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
My commute into Santa Monica to the big church Vintage on a really nice clear run very early on a Sunday morning takes about 35 minutes, but during the week it's been taking me around the 2 hour mark, somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5 hours depending on traffic each way. So I gave up and started to take the metro a little bit this week, which is just as long, but at least that way you can sit with a laptop or a book and do some stuff. Indeed. How are the kids getting on?
I think the kids are doing okay, actually. It's kind of taking it each day, and it depends on kind of what happened the day before. So like yesterday, kids absolutely fine, loving school, running in and getting stuck in, whereas today I think Chloe didn't sleep well, so obviously the Pooh Bear situation. So didn't really want to go to school today, but they've just got a field trip tomorrow, so hopefully that will be fine. So I need to keep reminding myself that actually it's really knackering, really tiring being somewhere completely new routine, new people, and I know I'm finding it tiring, so I think they must be finding it really tiring. So and it's only been 2 weeks, so yeah.
Yeah, feels a lot longer, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, indeed.
So how is the church planting, being at church, working thing going?
It's been a great privilege to be at Vintage, which is just a fantastic church in Santa Monica and in its different campuses. I've loved being there with a very dynamic, very young team. And I've had to work really hard just to catch up with all of them because there's so much going on and such an energy and new things. But it's been great. But I'm so blessed to be here in Pasadena kind of area because it feels like God has been way ahead of us, and people have been praying and doing Alpha here, and there's this little community of people that have started to meet, and I feel like every day we're meeting new people who are really keen to talk about the future of the church plant here. We are working really hard already, like every day now, to start to think ahead to early next year when hopefully there will be a new church plant up and running. So it's really exciting, but lots of good things.
Big stuff, isn't it? But
yeah,
and lots to pray for, which is always good. So should we share a few things that we like prayer for?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've not been feeling really physically well since I got here. Digestion and those kind of really exciting things. But so love your prayers for that, and also just kind of working out the very most basic things. Like I tried to go and see the doctor today, which just took hours to try and negotiate health insurance and prescriptions and all that stuff, and I still didn't fully succeed at all. It was very difficult. Just when you don't know a system and you don't quite have the information and stuff's not quite set up properly yet. So just prayer for settling in that way, I think.
Yeah. And it's finding our feet on the really practical things, like where do we do the food shopping? Where can we go swimming? Where can we, go for a walk? Where can we rest? Where's good places to eat? All that kind of stuff that we're still trying to figure out. Would be good to pray for that. And we have family coming, so my dad's coming tomorrow, which is very exciting, so you get to see him and Lisa. And then my mum's coming out in about 2.5 weeks, so you can pray for her, obviously for a long journey, and that she gets to see what life is like here and what we're up to, and that she can be part of that for a little while. And just, that kids keep settling and keep making friends and keep enjoying church and school would be great, really, and lots of energy, I think, for us to keep going.
Yeah, indeed. So I hope you're really well, and we're missing you all from far away. But please do keep sending us your news. Feel free to write any questions and things you want to know about in the comments section, or send us messages, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you can see the new videos and things. Hopefully we'll make some more interesting ones about what LA's like and how things are progressing in terms of planting and those kind of things soon. But I'm so grateful for your prayers. Feel God's presence with us in all that we're doing. So lots of love, and hopefully talk to you soon.
Bye.